the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Maybe some early game jitters showing there. And very fortunate to retain possession on the opening kickoff. So the UCF Knights offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Horned Frogs offense will go to work for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be a...
Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Throws into the middle of the field. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Off play action. And the defense defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed...
Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
On the move from inside his 5. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Rushes on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. They get him out of bounds and maybe save a score. He gets it to the 49-yard line. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Gets it past the marker. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires it down the seam. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got it, first down and more. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Handoff to the single back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. He'll try the right side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He'll keep it himself. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They'll leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, UCF!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Makes a grab deep. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pressure coming. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Gashing the D on the touchdown, TCU! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Gets it to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st down from the 11. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the 1st half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice...
There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the back. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. At the 45 on its way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. They're working that left side. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently ahead of this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over UMass. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got room to work. Turning it on to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. The Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. On the ground, it's Singleton. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
A loss of 7 yards on the play.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Plows through the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights! And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstand people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He leaves it with his back. Looking for room at the 30. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, TCU! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick release by the QB. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the floor.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Knights will punt this one away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why.
Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Picks up the 1st down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point was good.
63, UCF 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand.
Makes the catch down the right side. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much.